Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another exciting episode of Abu Najma with the kids. Who are the kids? Who are the kids? From which school? From which school? And which show is this? With who? With who? With the kids, with Najma and the... Clap for the kids. Clap for Najma. Yay, mashallah. Are you guys happy to be here? Yes. How was your holiday? Good. It was good? Yes. How good? 5-star good or 4 stars? 5-star. Mashallah. Now welcome back. Today we are going to tell our viewers and ourselves the story of a very important prophet who got himself in trouble. Who got himself in trouble? He is called NABII YUNUS alayhi salam. He is called NABII YUNUS alayhi salam. Can you say Yunus alayhi salam? Yunus alayhi salam. Yunus is the which number of prophets in the list of the prophets? Let's count. Adam, Idris, Nuh, Hud, Ibrahim, Lut, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Ayyub, Shu'aib, Musa, Harun, Dhul, Dawood, Sulaiman, Ilyas, Al-Yas'a, Yunus, Zakaria. Yunus is the 26th prophet, isn't it? He's come after which prophet? 26th. Oh. 22nd prophet. He's come after which prophet? He's come before which prophet? Ilyas. Ilyas al-Yas'a, isn't it? Ilyas al-Yas'a, Zakaria. Oh, he's come before which prophet? Zakaria. Which prophet? Okay, let's do it one more time, very fast. Adam, Idris, Nuh, Hud, Saleh, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Ayyub, Shu'aib, Musa, Harun, Dhul Kifli, Dawood, Sulaiman, Ilyas, Al-Yas'a, Yunus. He has come after which prophet? Ilyas. Yunus, and after Yunus was which prophet? Zakaria. After Yunus was which prophet? Zakaria alayhi salam. So NABII YUNUS, just like all other prophets, was sent to his people. He was sent to his, because Allah wanted to guide his people, and when Allah wants to guide his people, he sends someone from their own people. So NABII YUNUS was sent to his people to guide them from worshipping the idols. His people were worshipping the idols. Which other prophets' peoples were worshipping the idols? Raise your hand. Which prophet? Yes? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Which people? Which people were worshipping the idols in Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Yes, the Quraysh. The Quraysh were worshipping the idols. MashaAllah. Which other prophet? His people were worshipping the idols? Yes? Sorry? Louder, louder. Ibrahim alayhi salam. His people were worshipping the idols. Very good. Which other prophet? Yes? Nuh alayhi salam. His people were also worshipping the idols, right? Yes? And now Yunus alayhi salam. So far how many prophets we know? The people are worshipping idols. We have Ibrahim alayhi salam, Yunus alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So NABII YUNUS alayhi salam was sent to his people to guide them to stop idol worshipping. And obviously these people have been worshipping the idols for a long time. Now Allah saw that this time maybe he should send someone from their own, so that they can be guided and stop worshipping the idols and start worshipping who? Allah. Because some people, maybe they didn't know there was Allah, isn't it? Yes, some people maybe they didn't know that they are supposed to worship Allah. So Allah sent them NABII YUNUS alayhi salam to tell them about Tawheed, to tell them about worshipping one God, to tell them about worshipping one God. Do you think they worshipped one idol? No, they had different idols, right? They had an idol, they had a God for the rain, they had a God for sun, they had a God for food, they had a God for water, they had a God, they had different gods. So they didn't have Tawheed. Now Allah said NABII YUNUS to teach them and to guide them and to tell them to come and worship Allah. Why? Because Allah is our creator. Allah is our... Because this was supposed to be common sense, right? Can something made out of stone create you? Look at your hands. Look at your hands, how they are made. Can you can fold your fingers, right? Can an idol make your hands? Can it create you? Can it give you the air that you breathe? Can it give you these eyes? Can it give you a nose? So why were those people worshipping the idols? Why? They were not having common sense. They were not using their brains. Yes? So NABII YUNUS told them to come and worship Allah and stop worshipping the idols. Do you think Allah is happy with people who worship idols? Why? Why is that so? Why do you think Allah is not happy with people who don't worship Him? They worship the idols. Why? Yes? Yes, because people are supposed to worship Him. These people, why are they not worshiping Allah? They are supposed to worship who? Allah. So the people of NABII YUNUS every day he's coming and making efforts to call his people, say, oh my people, please come and worship Allah. Don't worship the idols. The idols don't give you water. They cannot benefit you with anything. But if you worship Allah, Allah is going to give you food. Allah gives you everything that you want. And most of all, Allah is the one who created you. Now some people are looking at NABII YUNUS like this. That's a new thing. Hey, did you hear what that man said? So what did he say? He's telling us to worship Allah. Who is Allah? Some of them are wondering, who is Allah? So very few people listened to NABII YUNUS. Not all of them. Most people didn't listen to NABII YUNUS. They said, this is a new thing. How can we listen? How can we accept something new? You see, sometimes as human beings, we don't accept a new change very fast. So they said, NABII YUNUS is bringing for us a new faith. Our fathers, our grandfathers have been worshipping these idols. We have been born into worshipping these idols. How can someone come in with a new rule and start ruling us? Is that fair? They said, no, 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 we're not going to listen to NABII YUNUS. But NABII YUNUS, he continued. The following day, he's trying. Until some people started making faces and started talking bad about NABII YUNUS. And they started not listening to what he is saying. And so when NABII YUNUS comes, and they know NABII YUNUS has come to call them to the worship of Allah, isn't it? They say, hey, there he is, he's coming. And so when NABII YUNUS comes, hey people, come and worship Allah. Allah is the one who is supposed to be worshipped. La ilaha illallah, do not worship idols. Some of them made faces like this. What's this one saying? Every day he's tiring our ears. What is he saying? They make for him a bad face. Show me a bad face. Like, we're tired of you. Every day you come with us with a new thing, We don't want to hear what you're saying. So NABII YUNUS told them, if you do not listen to my words, if you do not listen to Allah, you do not want to worship Allah, what will Allah do? Allah will send down a punishment. Allah will send down a punishment. And so these people, they never listened. They weren't even scared of the punishment of Allah. Can you imagine? You're being told Allah is going to punish you. But these people, they were not scared of Allah's punishment until they saw what NABII YUNUS, what Allah punished them. Until they saw Allah's punishment with their own eyes. Now we are going to take a short break. And after the short break, we are going to continue with our story. Can we take a short break?
Najma with kids.
Stand up. قف استاق فديسا sit down. Oh, sorry. Hey, you don't laugh at him. You tell him sorry. If I fall down, are you going to laugh at me? Sorry. Okay. Okay, let's count. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Action! Welcome back to the next episode. Welcome back after the short break. Now, we were saying the story of which prophet? Yunus alayhi. Can you spell Yunus in English? Y-U-N-U-S. And in Arabic? Ya, Wow, Noon, Sin. And in Chinese? We don't know. Jung. Okay, so NABII Yunus is trying to do da'wah. He's trying to do? What is da'wah? What is da'wah? Yes? Preaching. Calling people to Islam. Calling people to Islam. Calling people to the worship of Allah. So NABII Yunus is trying his best. He's trying his best. And now these people, what is he receiving from the people? Bad vibes. What is he receiving? Bad vibes. Every day, bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes. And when you receive a lot of bad vibes, what happens? You get tired. You're like, maybe I should give up this da'wah. You know, people are calling me names. Everywhere I'm walking, people are looking at me badly. They don't want to hear what I'm saying. I'm getting bad vibes from people. People are negative towards what I'm saying. They don't want to listen to me. And so NABII Yunus started getting tired because he is a human being, right? Yes. When someone tells you something, you go to class, the teacher says, do your homework, do your homework, do your homework, do your homework, and you don't listen. What will the teacher do? The teacher gets tired and then they beat you up, right? So NABII Yunus got tired and he said, let me leave these people alone so that Allah can punish them. Maybe if I leave them, and when Allah punishes them, maybe they are going to get scared of Allah's punishment. So one time, NABII Yunus made a plan. He decided something. Because he was tired, not tired because of doing da'wah, but he felt rejected. He felt bad. His heart felt bad because people are not listening to his words, and he is a prophet of Allah. People don't want to worship Allah, and so he is feeling bad for his people. So he said, maybe I should go to somewhere else. Maybe if I go to somewhere far, maybe those people are going to listen to me. Maybe let me just leave these people alone and go somewhere else, right? So NABII Yunus packs his bags, said, where is my luggage? He packs his things, and he decides to go. The night when NABII Yunus decides to go, that night, the clouds became dark. The clouds became, and people opened their doors. And you see the way the sky is bright right now? The sky became dark, and the clouds became dark. It looked like there was a storm coming. And so when people opened their doors, everyone was wondering, what is happening in the sky? People called, hey, neighbors, majirani, hey, neighbors, come and see what is happening. And when they see the sky is dark, it looked so scary, and it was not at night. And some of them, maybe Allah wants to punish us. You remember, NABII Yunus told us, if we don't worship Allah, Allah is going to get angry and He's going to punish us. So some of them said, maybe it is Allah's punishment is coming. So they said, what do we do? What do we do now? Before Allah's punishment comes to us, what do we do? So they said, one of them said, maybe we should ask forgiveness from Allah. Allah, maybe he's going to forgive us. Now Nabi Yunus is not there, he is gone. Nabi Yunus is packing his things and he's left. He has gone away from them. And so these people thought maybe we should ask for Allah's forgiveness. We should ask for Allah's forgiveness. On the other hand, Nabi Yunus is there with his things. And he is walking and he is walking and he is walking and he's feeling bad in his heart that he had to leave his people behind, and his people didn't listen to his call and they continue worshipping the idols. So Nabi Yunus' heart is broken. His heart is, show me a broken heart. His heart is broken. And now he walks and walks and walks and walks. And he sees, there is a sea somewhere there, an ocean. He says, maybe I should go there. And so he decides to go there. And he spots a sheep. He spots a sheep. Not a sheep for meh. The other sheep for carrying people on water. And so Nabi Yunus spots a sheep. Oh, there's a sheep there coming. It has people. And he's trying to say, hey people, come here. Somebody, are you hearing me? I'm here. Come and pick me up. And so the sheep sails on the shores to come and pick Nabi Yunus alayhi salam. And so he boards the sheep. In the sheep, what do we find in a sheep? There is a captain. There are people with their bags, with their luggages. Some people are traveling for business. Some people are traveling for adventure. Some people are traveling for what else? Yes? Yes, they're going to another different countries. So it is a ship that is transporting people to different places of the world. So the captain says, hey, okay, let's stop. We're stopping for the ship. And Nabi Yunus jumps in the ship. You know, Nabi Yunus, people knew him, that he was a good person. People knew that he was a noble man in the community. It's not like people hated him, no. People just didn't like his idea of coming in with a new religion. But some people knew him as a good man. So when he boards the ship, Yunus, hey, salam alaikum, welcome. Oh, put your things here. And they start their journey. The ship sails, and it sails, and it sails, and it reaches in the middle of an ocean. And now all of a sudden there is a storm. There is a storm. How do you know there is a storm? There is thunder, there is lightning. The rain starts raining, light showers of rain. And people, can you imagine you are on the ship and it's raining and you see storms and thunder and lightning. And you hear sounds of thunderstorm. Can you make a sound of a thunderstorm? And people are going like this on the ship. The ship is going like this on water. Because the water has become heavy, right? Yes, the water is heavy. The shores, they're going like this, like this, like this. And the captain of the ship senses some danger because he is the captain. He is the captain. He says, we have to do something because the storm is getting worse and we have so many things on board. We have so many luggages on board. We have so many of us are on board. We have to get rid of these luggages so that our ship can become lighter, so that we don't die, we don't drown. Our ship is at the danger of drowning. We're at the risk of drowning. And the people are saying, what? Oh, yeah. Have you heard what they said? And the people who are at the back, they said, what is happening? They said, the ship is almost drowning. We're going to die. We have to throw some of our luggages inside the water so that the ship becomes lighter. And so the people started throwing their things. They started throwing. Some people carried bags of clothes, of food, of candy, of so many things. And they threw it inside the water. Everything had to go. And the ship continued sailing. And the captain said, no. We are still heavy. We have to eliminate some people. Somebody has to sacrifice himself and throw himself inside the ocean. Who is that person? And people are looking at each other like that, like you now. He said, the captain says, attention everyone, attention passengers, hey passengers, attention on board. They said, huh? What is it again? We have thrown things in water. We have thrown all our clothes in the water. The captain says, one person has to go off board. One person has to be released off the ship so that we can all be safe. And they're all looking at each other. The captain said, who is that person? Hey, don't look at me. Hey, captain, don't look at me. Some people are hiding so that they're not picked by the captain. So they're like, hey, captain. When the captain looks at you like this, he said, oh, hey, don't look at me, not me. So the captain asked, who is going to sacrifice himself? Is there anyone who is going to give up his life and throw himself in the water? Is there anyone who is going to give up himself and throw himself in the water? No, it's in the middle of an ocean, and there are storms, and it's raining, and it's scary. Even if you know how to swim, you might not survive, isn't it? Yes, and inside the ocean, there is a shark, there is a whale, there is, what other animal? Dangerous animals, yes, and they could eat you. And so everyone is looking at each other, hey, not me, not me. So the captain said, this is what we are going to do. To be fair, we are going to write all the names of everyone on this ship. So the captain wrote the names of everyone, like on a piece of paper like this one. So he wrote the names of everyone. And so he decided to fold the papers. He folded the papers and folded the papers and put them in a cup like this. So he said, what we are going to do is, all your names are here. And I'm going to shake this cup. Whoever's names comes out first, that person is the one who's going to throw himself in the water. And people are panicking. Their heart is beating. Do, do. They say, oh my God, what if it's me? I have my family, my mom is at home, my daddy, my children, my ayeyo. Oh my God, please, Ya Allah. They are crossing their fingers like this. Not me, not me, not me. And now, the time for choosing begins. Ta-na-na-na, do drum rolls. Now, who is going to fall himself inside the ocean? So now, the captain wrote all their names, and he goes like this. And everyone is looking, what is going to happen? And he shakes and he shakes. And I said, okay, 1, 2, 3. People are scared. They're like, oh my God, not me, not me. And the captain is looking. The captain is looking, whose name is written, and he sees it is Yunus. His name is written, and he shows to people, Yunus. People are looking at NABII Yunus. Hey, Yunus, your name is written. Oh. And the people say, no, captain, please do it again. You know, this NABII Yunus is a good man. We cannot let him throw himself in the ocean. No, this is a good man. He is a good friend of ours. We cannot let him go. Maybe you didn't shake that thing well. Let's do it again. Said, okay, let's do it for the second time. And he shaked it, and he shaked it, and he shaked it, and he shaked it. And then he removed the paper again. And he opened. And everyone is looking. Whose name is written? Whose name is written? Ya Allah. He said, what? Yunus again? No, captain. Captain, please. You have to do this thing very fairly. Why are you picking NABII Yunus every time? Hey, captain. And the captain says, okay, I'm doing it for the last time. And this time he shakes it so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard, for so long, for so long, for so long. And said, okay, now this is the last and final chance. And now he picks up for the last time. And he opens. Whose name comes again? Yunus. Oh, no. How do you think NABII Yunus was feeling? How was he feeling? Sad. Can you imagine? He ran away. He left his people to look for safety, and now his name has been chosen to throw himself in the ocean. He's gone from trouble to trouble. Now NABII Yunus has to throw himself in the ocean. He has to give up. He said, maybe this is the qadar of Allah, isn't it? Yes. So NABII Yunus goes and throws himself in the ocean. And the people look at him like this, going sadly, oh, NABII Yunus, oh no, sorry. And NABII Yunus goes and drowns. In the ocean, he is captured by a whale. He is captured by a whale. And he is swallowed by a whale. Boom! And NABII YUNUS goes and goes and goes in the tummy of the whale. And he hears a huge bang. Boom! And he opens his eyes. He's like, hey, where am I? This place is dark. He thought he was dead. You know, first NABII YUNUS thought he was dead. And he felt his hands like, oh, I'm not dead. And he looked around. He's just seeing darkness, darkness, darkness. And he's wondering where he is. And he realized that he has been swallowed by a fish. He has been swallowed by a whale. Oh my God. Can you imagine? How would you have felt? You are in the belly of a whale. NABII YUNUS now, what does he do? What is the first thing he does? What does NABII YUNUS do? What do you think he does? Yes? He thinks about Allah. Who is going to, does he say, hey, where's my phone? Let me call 911. 911, hello, I'm stuck in the belly of a whale. Come and help me out. Does he think of that? No. Was there 911? No. What if there was? So NABII YUNUS, he calls out to Allah. He calls out to Allah. What does he say? What does he say in his dua? He calls out to Allah. He says, La ilaha illa anta. Can we say La ilaha illa anta? Subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. So Allah says that NABII YUNUS wa the Noon. He is called the Noon. The other name of NABII YUNUS is the Noon, the person of the whale, the person who was swallowed by a whale. He fanada fi dhulumat. He called out to Allah in the darkness. He called out to Allah in the darkness. And there were so many darknesses. There were three kinds of darkness. The first darkness is, it was at night. And the second darkness is, he was in the ocean. And the third darkness is, he was in the belly of the whale. So, fanada fi dhulumat. In these types of darkness, NABII YUNUS decides to call out to Allah. He says, La ilaha illa anta, subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. He asks Allah for forgiveness. He says, there is no God but you, and indeed I am amongst the wrongdoers. Because NABII YUNUS, he left his people without Allah's permission, isn't it? Yes. So he asked for Allah's forgiveness. He asked for Allah's forgiveness. Now, when we are in trouble, we should say the dua of NABII YUNUS. We say the dua of NABII YUNUS. When you're scared, when you're in trouble, when you're in the dark, when at home you're sleeping in your bedroom and mommy switches off the light and you're scared of the dark, you say, La ilaha illa anta, subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. Very good. Now we are going to continue, inshallah. See you in our next episode of Abu Najma with the kids. Let us tell the kids at home, Ma'as salam. Ma'as salam. This camera, Ma'as salam. See you next week. See you next week. On Horizon TV. On Horizon TV. Next week. Inshallah. Abu Najma with the kids. Alamin kitu suruh. Julius. Julius. Julius.
Abu Najma with kids. We learn Quran. We learn Quran. We learn Quran. We learn Quran. We learn Hadith. We learn Hadith. We learn Hadith. We learn Hadith. We learn the duas. We learn the duas. We learn the duas. We learn the duas. We love a prophet. We love a prophet. We love a prophet. We love a prophet.